then later on, as I got into business a bit, what happens is your advisors kind of say to you, you'll have to invest your money. And me being a bit innocent about all that from Liverpool, I said, well, we won't invest it, put it in the bank, leave it, you know, there's no need to touch it. They said, no, you know, they start explaining all these reasons, the government will tax it or whatever it is, I don't. Still don't understand it really. It turns out you've got to do something with your money, you've got to invest it, keep it moving around. So I said, well, if I have to invest, it should be music then, something I love. And my advisor said, well, who do you love? And I said, well, Buddy Holly, and if we're going to, told him all those people. And Buddy Holly's catalogue, song publishing catalogue, came up for sale in America. So my company in America bought it. So that's the other interest in Buddy, is that for America, for business reasons, it kind of is also good to keep his memory alive. For me, it's not really the business reasons. It's just because I'm a fan, actually. I just love his music, always will do. But it does happen to also fit with the business thing. And what's nice there is I'll get a letter from someone like Maria Elena, who's Buddy's widow, saying, you know, thanks for what you're doing with him and stuff. And it makes it all worthwhile. Doesn't it?
I know a major part of the last exhibition, Buddy Holly exhibition, was an art competition that you held. Just tell me a bit about that. I was quite intrigued when I heard about it.
Well, every year, even though our publishing company in America is the one that has Buddy's, we don't have his rights in England. But just because we're fans, we have a Buddy Holly week here every year. So we do something to celebrate Buddy Holly's birthday for the week of September 7th, 14th. And we always do something. So we had the crickets playing one year. I got up one year, just had to sing and that. And this year's idea was to have a painting competition so that anyone who could do an image of Buddy. So it was nice because it got people drawing and painting and creating stuff. And it meant some people, there was a kid from Northern Ireland who won. So it's nice, you can do, it helps people, you know, in a little indirect way. It's a little creative buzz, and I always love that because I get off on that creation. I mean, the fellow who won it was, I think he was 76 years old. He's an old fellow who won it. And he was great, he did a lovely picture. But it brings people together, and it's a nice excuse, Buddy, to have those kind of things, really. It's good to have an excuse, you know, to have fun.
Talking of artwork, Paul, you in fact enjoy drawing quite a bit yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
Tell us a bit about it.
Well, I've always done it since I was a kid. I think it started with the comics that used to get us. I noticed my son does the same thing what I used to do. You get the comics as a kid and you see the cartoon characters, you know, Laurel and Hardy or somebody. And I used to learn how to draw them, you know. Certain little characters that if you could draw them at school, your friends would go, oh, you know, it was that kind of thing. And I always used to love to do it. So I became the class artist in a way, you know. I was the one in the school. If the boys would say, do us a drawing of a girl. You know, he was just like the resident artist. So I was never really very good, and I never trained for it at all. But I always liked it, always enjoyed it a lot. Always wanted to go to art college and stuff, but I could never do that. Never got in. So I was always just interested, and more recently, I'm at an age now where I'm not as sort of frightened by pressures against things. I know a lot of people won't draw. First thing a lot of people will say, you say, do us a drawing, you say, oh, I can't draw. You know, and they block it out. They're never going to draw for the rest of their lives just because they say, I can't draw. So I got over all of that, and I thought, well, maybe my drawing isn't Picasso, but I like it. And there were a couple of other people who liked it. So I draw a little bit and paint a little bit. Not quite Rembrandt standard yet, but working on it.
Which brings me on to this book, Paul McCartney, composer and artist. And in fact, it is a collection of your songs and drawings. One thing that particularly interested me in this was Eleanor Rigby. How did you come to do the drawing for that?
Well, in truth, these drawings weren't done to go with the songs. What the people publishing the book said to me, they said, what was it? They asked me to do 40 drawings, and then they put them with the songs. And I said, are the drawings to illustrate the songs? They said, no, it's just to decorate, or whatever that means. In other words, it's not supposed to actually say anything relevant about the song.